Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out in Ndani Phases Season 2, Episode 5 review. And this episode, it had more scenes, but it was short as usual in typical Phases Season 2 style. It opened up with Wande and Suki in the office, and Wande trying to get the lowdown from Suki as to what happened at the end of last week's episode. Remember that they kissed in the office, and I think Wande is trying to find out what's up, are we an item, what's going on. But Suki is a bit evasive. It seems as if he doesn't want to talk about it there in the office, or he doesn't want to talk about it at all. But anyway, they postponed the discussion till later. Wande doesn't seem to mind. When that happened, I thought Wande was giving me like clingy vibes. Like, I don't know, it seemed like she's anxious, overly anxious. I mean, it was just a kiss. And because you kiss someone doesn't necessarily mean that you're automatically going to be in a relationship with them. Maybe sometimes just go with the flow. And her wanting to know in the office about what's going on between them kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But hey, that's just me. From that scene, we moved on to the living room where Jeje, Tunde, Suki, and Bubemi were hanging out. And Bubemi was trying to reach Ini on the phone, but she wasn't picking. The same Ini texts, what's his name, Suki, and he's like, how far, what are you up to, or something like that. And then Suki is like, what the heck? I'm literally with somebody who is trying to reach you on the phone. You don't pick, and then you text me. He doesn't say that, but that's what he's thinking. And we don't see how, I didn't see it. We don't see how Suki replied Ini, if he actually entertained her or had a conversation with her, but that was an interesting dynamic. We also saw Tunde in the salon, and she bumps into Priye again. Luckily, we get answers to a few questions I had from episode 3. Remember when she was chilling in the lounge in the salon in episode 3, Priye shows up out of nowhere wearing the same shirt as he was wearing in episode 1. We get some answers. First of all, Priye is the co-owner of the salon, so that explains why he was there in episode 3. And then we see him still trying to warm up to Tunde, and at this point I'm like, guy, give up, she's not interested. But he comes with this kind of like, I'm just trying to be your friend kind of vibe, which is also still dangerous. And we also don't see if Tunde agrees and says, okay, let's be friends, let's hang out or whatnot. But at least now I have my answers. Priye is the co-owner of the salon, and he wasn't wearing the same shirt as he was wearing in episode 3 and episode 1. The walls seem to be coming down. Where this is ultimately going is, we know that Tunde and Jeje are going to fight. I don't know, maybe Jeje is going to mess up again, and then Tunde is going to decide to hang out with Priye. And that's just life. Whenever you're dating somebody, it seems as if there's always somebody there on your boyfriend or your girlfriend's case. And that's just painful. That's the person that if you fight with your boyfriend or girlfriend, that would be the backup. That would be the person that are going to cry on their shoulder. It will be painful if that happens, because Jeje is actually trying. He's trying to make his relationship with Tunde work. And if, Tunde throws it away, so to speak, and does something with Priye, who we don't know if he's a serious individual or not, it will be painful. But it remains to be seen what happens. I think the ball at this stage is in Tunde's court. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, from there we move on to Freedom Park, where Suki and Wande are on a date, apparently, and just hanging out. And they have the discussion again about what happened, in the office the night that they kissed. They actually have like a heart-to-heart. Suki tells Wande that, his relationship with Naomi ended because he wasn't really over somebody else. Wande asks Suki if he's really over that person now, and to be honest, Suki was being honest and he said he wasn't sure, but he mans up. Eventually he asks Wande out in a somewhat romantic way. He takes a few steps away, he tells her that he wants to make a phone call, and he calls her and he asks her to be his girlfriend. And I guess that was the romantic element of it all. It was sweet. I don't know about romantic, but it was sweet. So yes, now there's a relationship to ship, as you people call it. Wande and Suki are now an item, and I cannot wait for next week to see how Ini is going to respond to that news that Suki has moved on. Suki, not Suki, Ini. I actually miss that babe. I miss seeing her. We haven't seen her in like 2 episodes now. I think the last time I saw her was in episode 3. Anyway, so that was this week's episode of Phases. It wasn't like so exciting. I think last week's episode was more exciting, but at least we're getting closure. We're getting answers. Like that Priye issue, I'm glad I've gotten an answer now. And now we've seen Suki man up, and he's dating Wande, who is she's a bit of a weirdo. Is it just me? What do you guys think? I don't know. There's just something about her. Also, I can't wait to see when Wande finds out that Suki is inexperienced in the bedroom. It will be hilarious if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think or thought about this week's episode of Phases, episode 5. Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't seen any of my past videos, you can click the card in the corner of the screen or just search for like Phases Season 2 review. I'm sure my name will pop up. And yeah, like I said, let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week for the episode 6 review. I was talking really fast in this episode, wasn't I? So I'll see you guys next week for the episode 6 review. Peace.